You're not getting along with your physician. You feel uncomfortable with them. What do? Well, this actually is not all that unusual. And I can't give you a statistic. It varies by doctor and by specialty. But I will tell you that healthcare, especially if you have ongoing relationship with the physicians, such as OB, primary care, pediatrics, is a very personal business. And by that, I mean, everybody responds differently. People look at treatment plans in a different way. So I've always spent a lot of time with my patients. I love educating my patients. But there'd be patients come in and they have a different theory on healthcare management than I do. And we'd sit down and things just weren't working. In that situation, I think the physician or the patient should just say, you know what? I don't think this is really working out. I would like to switch physicians. When people say they want to switch from me, the first thing I do is I say, you know what? I think that's your right. I think that's a great idea. If you're not comfortable with me, let me do this. Let me get all your records available for you to make this easier for you. And let me give you some suggestions of other physicians in the community where I think you're going to fit better with, you're going to mesh better with. And people always appreciate that. And I always ask them if there's anything else I could have done. And if they said, no, we're just not the right fit, I said, no problem at all. I respect that. And I think when you get a physician who is mature and willing to do that, I think that's a great physician. But I also think you should be very 100% comfortable with your physician. And there's patients that I've said to them, you know what? They didn't want to switch, but I said, you know what? I don't think we're on the same wavelength here. I think it'd be better for both of us if you switch. And the reason for that is you have to have trust both ways. I have to feel that the patient trusts what I'm telling them, that they're going to follow the treatment plan that's reasonable for them. And if they really don't want to do that, that's not the right person for me to work with. I have limited time. There's always patients trying to get in. So you try to get the right fit. But one of the most important things is that I always am respectful of patients. And if they have different personalities, we're not fitting, I sincerely wish them well. And that's what every physician should do.